Hi everyone, welcome back to our third edition of Jen and Bren. I had done a park bag video when I was there in Disney World without my family. So I thought this would be fun to show you what other people pack in their park bag. I also had my daughter, I had her pack her park bag before she left for school this morning, so you can kind of get an idea of what a 13-year-old is deciding to bring, pretending she was going to Disney World today. So Brenda, what do you have?
Perfect. So I always bring a backpack. This is what I have. This is always my carry-on for when we travel anyway. So I don't bring much because I feel like I end up carrying all the kids stuff. So first of all, I have my hat. What?
Oh my god, I love it.
Because I don't know, sometimes I need a hat, sometimes I don't. It depends on the weather. I have an empty water bottle because if you don't want to spend $3 on a water bottle every time you or your kids want something to drink, you can bring an empty water bottle and ask any vendor or any restaurant and they'll fill it up. If you don't mind that, they'll just fill your water for free so you can get your water all day long. So I bring one that's empty. I always bring a snack, not anything that can melt, but if somebody happens to have a meltdown and can't wait in line or needs something, then you have just something to keep them quiet until you can get something to eat. And then I have usually most of my pictures are with my phone, but I do have a little camera that I take that we have just in case. Always have a charger. I have girls, so I always have scrunchie. I always have chapstick. Somebody always needs chapstick. I bring extra pair of sunglasses just because, again, somebody always needs it. And then me being me, I have wet ones. So I feel like, yes, it's the happiest place on earth, but it's also the dirtiest place on earth. And I don't think that hand sanitizer isn't, for me, enough. I use it every chance I get because they're good about having it scattered all over the parks and you can use it everywhere you go. Yeah. But I also have these because I feel like wiping it off, especially like before you eat and before you do. After you go on a ride, you're touching all the lines and the railings and just everything. Yes. Yes. And then tissues because you never know. And then I always do, my kids are older and we don't do necessarily autographs, but if one happened to present itself or we had to have something, I always have a Sharpie and they can sign whatever. They can sign a hat, they can sign your shirt, I mean, whatever it is, just so happens to have. And then I try not to carry anything. If we buy anything, I ship it back to the resort. They send it back for free. You can pick it up that night. Because I just don't want to carry it around. I don't want to worry about breaking it or anything. Yeah. So that's pretty much all that I would carry for the day because I don't want to have anything that weighs too much. And then if the kids want anything little, they try to bring their little bags or if they have a little bag. That's what we have.
Yeah, so this is what, I love those ideas. I love the wet wipes. I carry hand sanitizer, but I added something to my bag too. So this is my daughter's bag. I know she is missing some things, but she carries one of her backpacks. This is her Ravenclaw backpack. So in it, she, in her little pouch, also has some sort of lip chapstick stuff, sunglasses because you are in Florida, a snack. We usually do peanut butter crackers. Even though I love a good granola bar, that chocolate, it just will be a disaster. Water bottle. We try to do swell-like water bottles because it will help keep the water cooler. You can fill them up at your drink refillable station before you go to the park too. And then like Brenda said, any one of those locations will help fill them up because you're in Florida, you need water. And then she always has a pair of mini ears. She may be wearing them, but if you're on a ride like Splash Mountain or Thunder, you gotta throw them in your bag so they don't blow away. She will have her wallet, and we always try to do gift cards for birthdays or Christmas, so she can buy what she wishes, and that helps her set up her own budget, because otherwise she's gonna wanna buy everything. And we don't need to be bringing home everything. Hairbrush for, when you go on Splash Mountain and your hair becomes a mess. And we used to have the autograph book I feel like when we don't bring it, we end up buying a new one every time. So I do try to throw it in there. That is one of the things she is missing. She has her phone with her right now, but she would also have her phone and then one of our portable chargers. We always carry that. Something she has become a big fan of since, thanks to Brenda.
Yes.
Her kids introduced her to the joys of pin collecting. So she always brings her little bag. She's got a big bag too at home. It's too big to carry. But this one she will bring, and she said, just in case I feel like trading, but she never feels like trading.
No, my kids have never traded anything, but they also do the same. And these all come with straps, every one of these bags. So I make them carry their own so that they're not digging it out anyway. But if the bigger one stays home, and then any that they feel they may part with is what they'll bring and then bring with them. But there are some that they just won't.
She would never. Like,
yeah, they say they're going to trade, but they're really not. They're just going to buy more and add to it.
Just going to make us spend more money. But there's a lot of different ways to carry your pins, but Brenda was smart enough and showed me this little nifty bag so it zips up. Because what you will find is sometimes the backs fall off, and then your
the first
kids are
couple
really
of years we collected, I think, 15 in one day that had fallen on the ground because
That's so sad.
Because at first they were just lanyards, and you could just stick them around your neck on lanyards, and they would, for whatever reason, they would fall off, and we made a game out of it. And you don't see that anymore, I feel like, because maybe
people
because
got
of these.
Smarter. I feel like you see the cast members with the lanyards.
Yes, because they have to be accessible to the kids, but it definitely, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no, so that was brilliant. It took us a while to find this around the Magic Kingdom. She also has a ginormous one that sometimes she'll just bring with us to vacation because she has it all. Every flip of the page has a new category of pins. But yeah, so that's, and then I do have a little thing of sunscreen that of course she forgot because we're in New Hampshire and the sun hasn't shone in 6 months. But if we were in Florida, it would be there. So those are what we pack with our family bags. If we were going on our own trip, I don't know if we shouldn't carry bags necessarily.
We had just little bags.
Yeah, when it was just the two of us, I think I carried a purse with my wallet, maybe a water bottle,
I don't even
magic
know
band.
if I did that. I don't even think I had that. I think we just went place to place.
Yeah, and with the magic band, it's great. You
Yeah.
don't have to worry about. Or what we used to do during Food and Wine, I think they still sell them, was those little gift cards on your wrist, which is a great way to budget because you can be charging everything to your magic band and all of a sudden you get your bill and you're like, what did I do?
Yeah.
But if you buy a little gift card, whether it's $300, you say that's my budget, whether it's food or souvenirs, then at least, and it's easily accessible just like the magic band, which, and you don't need to go through bag checks then.
Yeah.
But yeah. So thanks so much everybody for joining our bag pack theme park video. Stay tuned for more fun Jen and Bren.
Maybe people can comment what they leave in their bags that we didn't. Maybe they
Yeah.
put something in theirs that we have left out.
Yeah, what do you have? Like Brenda had the wet wipes. I hadn't
I totally forgot the sunscreen. Like you said sunscreen and I totally forgot that. So maybe there's something that people have.
Yeah, what do you have in your bag that we forgot? Because everyone carries something different. And I know now that our kids are older, what you may carry with younger kids or adult children would be different too. So let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe. So thanks so much.